Hello, hello, and welcome back to the podcast. So happy that you are here today. I have an exciting episode for you because this is on habits that will guarantee your success if you do them. That's a big thing. If you do them, you can listen to all of the tips, all of the tricks, read all of the self-help stuff, listen to all the podcasts. But if you don't implement what you are learning, nothing's going to happen. So today I am getting very specific on 10 habits. I have written them all down that will guarantee you success if you do them. And I am giving these to you because they personally work for me. They work for my clients. I'm a certified coach, life coach, so I can help you, and I have helped many clients create and implement these very habits and other ones. So if it's something that you want to work on, if you are having trouble maintaining your habits, creating new ones, creating goals, all of that stuff, that is something that I am happy to work with you on. But these are like my top 10, the top golden habits that guarantee you success. So let's just jump right in. Okay. And I'm looking at the list right now. They are in no order. So this is not like number one is the most important or the least important. They're just 10 that you can easily do if you want to. You just got to do them. Okay. So first one is to get up early. And early for you might be different than early for me. These days, I'm getting up at 4:30-ish a.m. and I love it. I can get so much done before my daughter wakes up. I just have quiet time with my coffee, and it's just beautiful. Waking up early may go a little bit haywire for me in the next couple of weeks because I'm currently 38 weeks pregnant. And if you've had a baby before, you know the postpartum period, it is so special. It is so beautiful, but sleep and schedules is really, it's not something you can plan on consistently and sustainably in those first few weeks. So I am going into this with lots of flexibility, but I know that eventually I'll get back on my schedule. So getting up early, whatever that looks like for you, if that means 6 a.m. to be able to get your stuff done, if that means 7 a.m. to maximize your day, that's really what it's about. Different people have different goals in mind. Maybe they want to wake up early to get things done before their kids wake up. Or say you work in corporate, but you're trying to start a new business and you want to get some work done for yourself first. That may be a reason to wake up early. Everyone has their reasons. I also like to do my workout first thing in the morning. I'm not doing it at 4:30 a.m. when I wake up, but I do wake up early. I have just my morning routine. Let me know if you would like me to share that with you. I have not done a morning routine, I don't think, on this podcast. So I'm happy to do that for you just to give you ideas. But waking up early just gives me this clarity and peace in the morning before anyone else in the house is awake. And I just enjoy sipping my coffee and listening to music, and it's just soothing, and it's not starting the day with chaos. So I love it. Getting up early. Okay, next tip is to plan for your week ahead before the week starts. So plan next week, this week. Or if you can't do that, then organize just the big things that are happening for you next week, this week. I personally like to use Google Calendar for this. You can color code things. It's easy to look at. Google will send you reminders, and it just keeps me on track. So any appointments, workouts, anything happening goes on the calendar. generally speaking, I work more than a week ahead. I have clients that I'm working with. I have right now doctor's appointments I'm going to weekly. So I'm adding those in as they come up, but I really make sure that I am looking ahead at the next week, the week before, just so I know what to expect, so I can plan ahead. And it just frees up so much mental space to do this. And that goes into my next tip, which is to organize tomorrow today. So the difference between planning next week, this week, and organizing tomorrow today is that I like to do kind of big picture for the week ahead. But for the tomorrow, it's very planned and scheduled. So for example, I might have a doctor's appointment. I might have a content planning day, and I'll get really nitty gritty into what that is, what that looks like. I might have a play date for my daughter, and we're figuring out specific times or locations, things like that. So just really organizing the day, getting things ready. I have my meal prep that I do. So there's lots of specifics that go into organizing for the day, the next day. And again, that just creates more clarity, less of that chaos feeling that I'm sure we've all experienced. I have been there too, where you're just like kind of going with the flow, but it feels so chaotic. And doing this, the planning and organizing will save you from feeling that overwhelm, the stress, the chaos of like, oh my gosh, I didn't prep this, or my food's not ready, or I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. Everything is ready and organized. I would love to do like a more lifestyle-y video. I think I did mention this a couple weeks ago, but I would love to do a lifestyle-ish video of physically showing you organizing the next day or the next week. So I will do that. Let me know if you would like to see that. You could send me a DM on Instagram. You can email me if you ever have ideas, by the way, for this podcast, or if you like something, or, well, be nice if you don't like something. Maybe I don't really want to hear it if you don't like something. Okay, so organize tomorrow today. Next tip is to maintain healthy habits. Last week, I did an episode all around fitness and nutrition and very specific habits around fitness and nutrition. So highly recommend, if you haven't listened to that episode, to go ahead and listen to it, because maintaining these healthy habits will make you feel good. They'll make you feel physically good. They will make you feel mentally clear, spiritually aligned. There is no better feeling than feeling healthy in whatever that looks and feels like for you. I always say I'm the healthiest person that I know. I really am. I live a very healthy lifestyle, and it just feels good. I don't want to feel like shit. And the way I do that is I maintain healthy habits. So if that's something you're looking for, I get really specific on 5 habits that I rely on every single day that are around nutrition, health, and fitness. So maintaining healthy habits. Next one, and this is huge, is avoiding distractions. I will say, for me, working from home, I get distracted, and I like to go out of my environment. I want to do this more. By the way, this is something I'm working on, going out of the house to work, because I will get distracted by laundry. I will get distracted by, I'm just going to make a little snack. Oh, I have to clean that. Oh, that's a mess. Let me just scrub the floor. Let me do this. Let me do that. When you can remove distractions, whether that means removing yourself from your environment or switching up your environment or the people you're around or putting your phone in the drawer, whatever it is, avoiding distractions frees up so much time. It sounds so simple, but it can be so very difficult. So avoiding distractions, that is something that I am trying to really master, because I fall into the trap. The next habit is I only engage in high quality content, whether that is a show, music, whatever I'm consuming, and people. I do not surround myself with really anything that is not to my standards. This also includes food, which I touched on in my last episode. So go ahead and listen to that if you're into fitness and health and nutrition or you want to be. Food is a big one. So don't settle for mediocre food. Don't settle for mediocre people. Don't settle for mediocre content, whether that's on social media. Do an unfollowing spree if there's stuff you're seeing and you don't like it, if it's not up to your standards. Don't surround yourself with people who don't align with your values. So all of these things can just shed so much weight when you get rid of them. They are not needed. The things that are beneath us. And that is not to say or not to sound bratty or stuck up in any way. When you can shed those things that don't align with your values, that are mediocre for you, again, it will release so much weight, create so much clarity, create so much space for the things that do align with your goals, with your values, with your vision for this life that you want for yourself. So it is so freeing. It is so amazing. And that leads me to my next tip, which is to say no. Say no to things that do not serve you. This is one that was really, really big for me, something that I have worked on for a long time. So I say no when something will cause me overwhelm, when something will cause me stress, or if I guess overwhelm kind of goes into this, but if I don't have the time and I'm asked to do something, I will say no. So boundaries are huge. So saying no, think about what your values are. Is what you're being asked to do or what someone is pushing you to do, or, whatever the situation is, does it align with your values? Think about that. Boundaries are hard for you. I'm going to link a fabulous book in the show notes that you can check out. It is amazing if you are having trouble with boundaries, learning about what boundaries are, how to enforce them, all of those things. So I'm going to link the book. And if this is something that you are wanting to work on too, maybe one-on-one, I am taking new clients in July. If you're listening to this live in June of 2024, I'm taking a few new clients, one-on-one clients in July. I will leave the application in the show notes, and boundaries are huge. Boundaries are something that I work on with clients a lot. And when you can create healthy boundaries for yourself, you will not only respect yourself, you will feel clarity, you will feel lighter, all of the things. So boundaries are huge. And this kind of leads into the next habit to guarantee success, and that is outsourcing. So outsourcing is going to look different for everyone. What I like to do is outsource the things that I either am not good at, that I have no interest in, that I don't enjoy doing, or I don't have the capacity to do. So that's going to look different for everyone. There are so many different things that you can outsource, and that's why I say it looks different for everyone. For me, it is cleaning. I clean my space, but the deep clean thing, especially now being super pregnant physically, I don't feel like I have the capacity to clean in the way that I would really like. So that means having someone come and clean. Maybe for you, it is in your business, doing something in your business like your taxes or editing. So my biggest tip here is to think about the things that maybe you are doing now that you don't enjoy or that you feel you're not good at, you have no interest in doing. How can you outsource? Or how can you find help maybe within your household? Maybe you have a partner or a roommate or an older child who can help you here. So whether that means hiring somebody to help you or having someone in the household do certain tasks, figure out a way to outsource to free up time for the things that are in your level of genius, or free up time to go to the gym, or free up time to cook a healthy meal, or free up time to do the work you enjoy doing. We all have different goals. So whatever the outsourcing looks like for you, do it because it is so worth it. And last, but certainly not least, is communicate. And this kind of goes along with boundaries, at least in the way that I'm going to talk about it, is that this is kind of an issue I see with people pleasers and with clients I work with. Myself, I call myself a recovering people pleaser. So I have been here where maybe, let me give you a situation. I'm just thinking on the fly. So say that somebody invited you to a party or a function, and there's going to be people there that you know, but you don't really enjoy them. They're just like you don't have anything in common with them. You have different goals, you have different values than them. It's just not enjoyable for you. And that goes back to not engaging in mediocre people, places, things, content, to that tip that I shared. So instead of, because I've seen clients and I've done this in the past myself, I do not do this anymore. And when I tell you that communicating just saves you so much grief, saves the other person or people so much grief, it's amazing. So don't tiptoe, don't ghost and say, oh, I'm just going to either totally lie and make up a big excuse and then get caught in the lie, or just ignore it altogether. Just don't tiptoe around people. Instead, what you do is you communicate in a polite and kind way. And on top of that, which is easier said than done, is not worrying what other people think. And that not worrying what other people think comes along with getting over the people-pleasing mentality. So with that comes self-awareness, staying true to your values, knowing your core values, staying in your values regardless of what is going around or going on around you. And that is something that I really specialize in coaching, is values work. And so if that's something you want to work on, let me know as well. But communicate. Don't tiptoe around people. And this can take practice. The first time it might feel scary. The second time it might feel scary. The third time it might feel scary to just be direct. Always be polite and kind in your communication. It will not fail you. If the other person responds in a very reactive, negative way, it's usually a them thing and not a you thing. You did your part in being direct and polite and very kind. So those are my 10 habits that will guarantee you success in whatever it is you're trying to create in your life, and whatever it is that you are designing your life to look like, your goals, all of the things. I would love if you would share this with somebody that you know it could help. If there is somebody that you know who's working on designing their life, creating new goals, new habits, these really, really work. And again, if you are looking for very personalized help, accountability in any of your goal setup, time management, designing your life, values work, fill out the application that I have in the show notes. I am taking just 3 clients in July of 2024. So if this is up your alley, I would love to chat with you. And with that, I will see you next time. Bye.